Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 22, the show Red Sox franchise, and today we'll be looking at the Baltimore Orioles has claimed the 22-year-old starting pitcher Brian Mata off the designated assignment or something like that. But of course, it is such an unfortunate thing to happen because again, Chris Sale wasn't in the 40-man roster. And of course, I gotta call him up for this season. I could have done it, or I could have not done it either way, but you know what, I did it. And of course, one of the youngsters has to sacrifice in that case, and it has to be Brian Meta. He has a potential of C. I would say a much better potential than the other pitchers that we have in the bullpen or in the rotation, but unfortunately he will be the one to go. And of course, right now today as I'm recording this, it's 10:35 a.m. at the Pacific time, and of course the Red Sox and the Yankees are starting the season off today. And of course, I literally just watched the first inning. Just a lot of bombs already. A couple of bombs in total. One from Rafael Devers and the other one from Anthony Rizzo. Of course, very interesting game, very interesting matchup early in the season. But today we'll be focusing on our last game, or the third game of this 3-game series, and we are playing against Tampa Bay Rays. And right there, we have Nick Pivetta starting for us for the third game of this season. And of course, last time out we beat the Tampa Bay Rays just by 1 run. Well, thank God we somehow scored a run in the end because it was a walk-off single. And of course, Matt Barnes was quite in a trouble last time. He had 2 outs with no runners on base, and all of a sudden he allowed 1. He allowed 3 runners on bases, and of course, which caused us the whole trouble yesterday. But anyway, Verdugo was the scoring run, the winning run yesterday. So I wouldn't be too fussed about it in general. But right there, Verdugo plates in a run, 1-0 to Boston Red Sox with a single down the middle, pretty much. And then here comes another 1-2-3 inning by Nick Pivetta. Moving on to the bottom of the third right here. Kike Hernandez have a piece of it, and the ball is traveling far over the monster, I believe, right at the upper deck, way upper deck to the last row basically. And Kike Hernandez hits his first home run of the season. Of course, I'm pretty relieved because, again, he is such a big part of the team, and right now he actually hitting hot. Since yesterday's hit, definitely gonna boost his morale just a slightly little bit, of course. And after that, we hit a single through the middle, and of course, it is JD Martinez this time. It is a double, actually, not a single, but another run is scored right there, 3-0 to Boston Red Sox. And of course, it would have been a home run in any other major league ballpark, but unfortunately, hey, we're playing at the Green Monster, so you already know that there is a little bit of trouble, but again, full of history. So I'm not gonna brag about it. But Bobby Dalbec plates in another run. JD Martinez is gonna score all the way from second. Again, another close play at home, and Nick Pivetta continues to deliver, striking out the batter for his third K right there. And on top of the fourth, 1 out, 1-2 count to 1. And Franco goes down on strikeout looking with a fastball inside. And of course, there's no chance he will react to it anyway. And here comes the center Bogaerts, hits a ground ball to shortstop, but turns out it was a force out. Top of the 5th inning, Pivetta was quite perfect through 4 innings, but unfortunately, he has to give up a run right there. A RBI ground with double to Mejia, and Tampa Bay Rays scores 1 run finally. And but then that didn't distract Nick Pivetta because he strikes out Manuel Margaret right there, and Josh Fleming will be coming on, and of course, bases loaded. And against Jackie Bradley Jr., I need to sort out the right field situation. I don't really see JBJ in the long term for the Red Sox, but again, he was batting 163 last season, only hitting single digits home run, and I believe his time at the Red Sox should have been done. I just think that the deal with that involved Hunter Renfroe shouldn't happen out of the first place, to be honest. So I definitely need to look for a way out, with them, because again, right there, it was a very perfect moment. Yes, it is only 3 games into the season, but showing performance like that, it is going to be quite troubling. So we're gonna start that out pretty soon. But then right there, again, the score is still 4-1, and Sawamura is gonna come on for the Red Sox for the top of the 7th inning. 0-2 count to Yandy Diaz, goes down on strike with the swing and a miss, top of the zone, and of course there's nothing to argue about that. 3-2 count to Manuel Margaret, and he's gonna hit a soft fly ball to right field, and Jackie Bradley Jr. is right there to make the play. And moving on to the bottom of the 7th, Jeffrey Springs gonna come on. Last time out, of course. Look at that ERA, infinite. What happened? Well, he already knows what happened. He was the one who didn't get a single out, but also allowing the winning run yesterday. But that's quite funny. But yeah, and after that, Ryan Bridges coming on for the bottom of the 8th, right here. Actually, top of the 8th right here. 3-2 count to Randy Arozarena. Goes down on strikeout looking. And of course, 3-2 count, and Wander Franco pops that one right at Rafael Devers, and he's right under it to make the play. And we are moving on to the bottom of the 8th. Peter Fairbanks will be coming on. He made 48 appearances last season, with quite a lot of saves in general. And then Rafael Devers, he is definitely not on fire. Rafael Devers hasn't been producing much. No home runs, no RBIs yet, but at one point it will come. Josh Taylor will be coming on for the safe situation. I can't really trust Matt Barnes since yesterday, so I gotta go for another new potential, new opportunity for Josh Taylor. And this one is going to be a left field wall, and thank God Verdugo's right there to make the play, and we beat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-1 in general. But of course, more importantly, we sweep the Tampa Bay Rays early on in the first series that we play in this 2022 season. So I'm very happy about that. Yes, I think offensively could have done so much better, but you know what? Defensive wise and also pitching wise, we have been quite solid in today's game. So look at that, like 12 hits and 4 runs. Should have probably scored a few more if possible. But play of the game is Kike Hernandez, 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Nick Pivetta will be picking up his first W of the season. Ryan Yarbrough is gonna take the L, and Josh Taylor take the saves for the first time in this season. Of course, as I said it before, closer role is up for grabs. Anybody can be a closer at this point. Can't really trust Matt Barnes anymore at this point. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.